Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Nish, and today I have a friend with me called Michael. And I know it's been a while, but we're playing some World of Warcraft here. The only difference being I'm Alliance now. So we decided, after seeing a lot of, I don't know, it's difficult to get in a guild that has raid times that work out and all that business. So we decided to make our own guild. So right now, let's open up the guild tab. We are level 3, so we're just starting out. We're looking for anyone. So we're on Kill Jaden Alliance. And Michael, why don't you tell them about what we're looking for as far as raiding and leveling and all that business?
Yeah, absolutely. So just a little background for myself, I suppose. I have played this game ever since basically the end of vanilla. I played through every single expansion pack. I've done some sort of major raiding in every single expansion pack. Most of my experience comes from Burning Crusade, Wrath, and Cataclysm up to this point.
Yeah, I was going to say most notably, I would say Wrath of Lich King.
Wrath of Lich King. I was in Dread for a while, and safe to say I got quite a bit of heroic experience. We got 11 out of 12 while I was there. I had to leave for personal reasons though, so I was never able to be there for our heroic Lich King kill, which is still a little depressing in some ways, but I suppose I'll get over it. I mean, I definitely want this guild to be progressive, so
yeah. So yeah. So like I have a couple pet peeves of raiding. I'm all for commitment and stuff, but at the same time, I do not like when I show up to a raid and no one knows like what's going on. Like it just takes too long for each pull to happen. The tanks don't know what needs to be done. The leadership isn't really, people are taking a long time to make decisions. Last night I was in a pug and they invited 4 healers, and we find out after we get in there that we have 4 healers, and then there's this whole debate about how we need to get rid of people, and no one wanted to be the guy that just, made the decision and kicked someone because no one wanted to leave. So, that took like 15 minutes when I should have taken just 1 minute. Just kick someone and get on with it,
Yeah.
You're wasting 10 people's time there.
Exactly.
So what we're really going to focus on is efficiency. This doesn't mean we're going to be mean or anything, but efficiency is going to be key here. Pulls are going to be always instant. You're going to get in, you're going to buff up, you're going to get going, and the first raid it's not too complicated. So you're not going to have to do that much homework. The fights are very straightforward. We don't mind explaining fights while we're there. What we do mind is when the people that are explaining the fights don't know what's going on. So we're definitely going to know what's going on. You just have to come along. We'll help you gear up and things like that. But we do ask that you have a good understanding of your class if you're going to raid with us. If you don't want to raid with us, that's perfectly fine. You can just join us, help us level up the guild. Fun times all around. We're not going to do only PvP. We're going to do plenty of battlegrounds and PvP things. Stuff like that.
Absolutely. I definitely want to get some competitive PvP going, because the last time I was actually competitive in PvP was Burning Crusade, back when I had my warrior as my main, because Skill Herald plus Rogue was super hard back in the day, stun locking anyone and everyone. But yeah, speaking of the raid not consistency, but making sure that everything is clean and orderly. In the past, when I've been a raider and have been a guild leader, I have always required that all of my guild members who are actively raiding, they go to either Wowhead or YouTube, and they find and we have a specific like video, for example, that we look at to use as our example. I've always used Tank Spots videos because they've always been super high quality. So we'll probably end up using those if anyone cares to kind of get a head start, so to speak.
Icy Veins as well.
Icy Veins definitely is a good one. Obviously, we'll do a little more research as the time progresses. But like you said, Trevor, we will be doing some leveling as it is in the guild, just because the guild's only level 3, and I'd like to have some of the guild perks before we actually start officially raiding. So anyone is welcome, obviously, and I mean, we're all very friendly here. I'm always down to help. I have experience with literally every single class in the game. So if you have a question,
we've got one of our real life. We're real life friends, but we have another real life friend who's leveling up a tank, and I'm not sure if he's going to tank raids, but he will definitely be tanking heroics, and I'll be healing heroics, and we know how to clear some heroics fast, so I'll have no problems with running people through heroics if that's what they need. But let's kind of get down to, you know, things you're probably wondering. So first of all, let's just rehash Kill Jaden Alliance, okay? So just keep that in mind. US servers, and raid times are going to be, they're not like completely locked down yet, but what we're looking at is 3 days during the week, 2 to 3 hours each day, and it's going to be it'll start between 8 and 9 server times. So it's going to be kind of like late night raiding, just so we don't have, you know, anything in the way. I don't like having dinner plans in the way, things like that, you know, so everything is set aside and we can just get at least a solid 2 hours of raiding in. And I know 2 hours doesn't seem like as much, normally it's 3, but like I said, this time is going to be used extremely efficiently. We're going to get a bunch of tries in there where other guilds are just kind of sitting around figuring out things. So
yeah, absolutely,
it's going to be a lot of pre-planning, but I'm okay with that.
I suppose we've more or less covered everything that I want to cover.
Yeah,
I mean, just know that when people, if you guys do join, there's really a spot for everyone. I'm more than happy to make accommodations. It's simply just a matter of kind of approaching me and asking me about it.
Right. There's nothing locked down yet. There's no like spots 100% filled. I mean, I'm healing, but you know, we need 3 healers for some of the fights. So by all means, we need healers, we need tanks, and everything. So yeah, I think that about covers it. I'm gonna put a link to a post just in case you want to, like I have a post on the Kill Jaden forums just in case you want to know some of the specifics. But yeah, just go in game, whisper me. You can see my username here in game is Shield Me, and or you can whisper Michael at, I think, is it Nom Nom Souls?
Yes, it is.
He's a warlock, so there you go.
The character was made a little while ago.
Yeah.
But either that or Terabit, Terabit, or you can get me at Jettia, Jettia rather.
Yeah, and if all else fails, just /who Gasherbrum, that's the name of the guild, and ask for an officer, and that should do it.
All right. Have a good time, everyone.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later.